All right, groovy people. You know, mid 90s, early 90s, somewhere in the 90s, I was at Public Hall in Cleveland, Ohio to do some radio show, bunch of rap group kind of thing. You know, so we're there setting up during the day, and after I get the audio system all turned on and tuned up, all of a sudden, all the lights on the console go down, and I could hear the audio rig go kaboom! There's a loud, big, loud bam. It's like, what the hell's going on? I lose all the power. Then boom, the power comes back. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Bam! Again, it happens. Boom, it comes back. Man, I run to the stage, run on the deck, and there's the house electrician. Total moron. He's about to pull the knife one more time, and I yelled at him, stop! You know, and then the union guys get all in a circle around me. You don't tell our guy to stop. It's like, man, you don't hear that? You don't hear the cause of his actions? And he says, I'm just checking on the lighting brick. I said, that's the sound. You don't hear that sound shaking the arena every time you pull that switch, you moron? I was so pissed and not making friends. Absolutely, man, but you got to understand my position. You know, I got a show to do. We don't just happen to have another audio system back at the shop, you know, and like, what am I supposed to do? I'm the guy responsible for this. And, you know, sometimes you just got to be a dick about it. Like, I'm forced in that situation. It's brutal. You know, the other thing that was happening at that time was these rappers coming with their DAT tapes, the digital audio tape. And there was two different formats. There was the Sony format and there was the other format. Was it Tascam? Whatever it was, there was two different formats. And if you recorded it in the one type of machine, it wouldn't play in the other type of machine unless you had to do something with it. I don't know, you had to sacrifice a chicken, throw some bones, bark at the moon, do this, something, you know. But however it was that it needed to work, this rapper showed up, gave me his tape, put it in the machine, put the play button, and nothing happened. You know, and he was out there with his moves, doing his anything with no music coming out, you know, and then started yelling at the mic and started this big fight with all these people in the crowd and me. It's like, hey man, what is this all about? You know, since when am I the musical director here, right? If your show is so important to you, it was so important to you, you'd have done something else with it because, oh, whatever. You'd have a backup, you'd have the other format, you'd have put it on a CD, you know, like a normal person would. But, so that didn't work out for him. But, shockingly, not the most surprising part of the evening. Right, so we get to 11 o'clock and, you know, like any other rap show that's ever happened in the existence of Earth, this one didn't start on time. So we were way behind time.
Despite having all of the clocks, they seem to have none of the time.
And the show was contractually to be over at 11 p.m. Well, you know, the nice people at Cleveland, at the Cleveland Public Hall, 11 p.m. came and there was some group on stage and they had a bunch of dancers and a bunch of this and they're all out there doing their thing. And man, this guy, electrician from earlier, walked across the very front down stage of the stage, right? And he had these blue overalls on. And this guy looked like he would have started in Hee Haw or Petticoat Junction. You know, he had his little road. He just walked across the front of the stage, walked right in front of these guys that are out there doing a thing, walked over he's going from left to right. And I'm watching this guy's like, what is about to happen? And what do you think happened? Boom, boom! He lost the power. It's 11 o'clock. Show's over. You know, so I actually didn't cuss him out for that one. For that one, I appreciate it.